that was just a police. That's a police officer up there. I know it was gonna be hard to see, but that was just a cop, another cop. So I just arrived at my stop, and the cop drove just like this along the road. It's harassment. It's stalking and harassment. I don't like seeing police officers. Well, someone just told me to tell you guys, say this. I don't like seeing police officers. I don't know how, it's technology. They can stop you from thinking and say something, and then the last thing that they said is something that your brain would say, because that's how your brain works. It's how your mind works. Your brain works. So you think and then you say. But if someone stops you from thinking and says words, I think that's how your brain works. It'll just force you to say the things that they want you to say. It's technology. They can stop you from thinking and make you say whatever the hell they want you to say. They just told me to say, I'm telling. And they stopped me from thinking about saying anything else. But yeah, a cop just drove past here as I got here. As soon as I got here. And this is one of the stops I have to go to pick up mail, right back there. So I come here every day to pick up mail. And I have to bag in because there's no other way to get there. And the cop just did some harassment. So the cop just did harassment, and I'm trying to catch them. I am trying to catch them doing that. What the fuck? So, if you can't see it, but there's another cop on the other, through the intersection, through this gap, right there. Again, so these cops are like cockroaches. They keep showing up wherever I go. And some person is telling me it's for your protection, but it isn't. These cockroaches are purposely trying to harass me to make me angry, to upset me because I don't like it. So harassment is anything you don't like that people continue to do to you. And one of those things is seeing police officers. Nobody would like to see cops all the time. Nobody likes to see police officers everywhere they go. It's how you teach someone to not like you or whoever it is that you not like police. So you teach them to hate police by harassing them everywhere they go, anywhere you can. And that's what those cops are doing. So before I recorded this video, there was 2 cops at that same location as I came down the street from another point. So I seen 2 cops before I just seen that one police officer at that same intersection. So someone was trying to get me to see police officers at that intersection while I was driving, while I'm en route. I'm trying to show you that it's called gangs. It's harassment, police harassment, and gang stalking. So someone knows where I am at all times, and they're showing me that police are using police officers or the word squad cars to harass you, or flashing their headlights at you like that vehicle just did, like doing this. So for a second they'll do that, and then let off the and then when I'm looking in that direction, or when they turn, they'll leave their high beams on and then turn them off. that the light is brighter when it hits you. And just leave it on and then turn them off. So I'm trying to catch people doing that too. Yeah. I forgot about that. So when I was here like 2 or 3 days before, it's called seeing police officers on purpose who are purposefully trying to get you to see them at the same freaking location. So I was here before, and these cops are doing the same thing again, trying to get me to see them at the same freaking location. So I'm gonna have to look and see if I have the footage from seeing a police officer at on that same street at a different time. It's harassment. Oh, somebody's telling me it's because you do the same thing every day. So police officers are trying to harass you because you do the same things every day. You make the same choice every day. And the only different choice these gay police officers want me to make is to have sex with gay people. And I refuse. I refuse to have sex with gay people every single day of my life. And they consider it as someone making the same choices every day. And they think the best way to harass that person is to show them the same things every day, or as much as you possibly can without getting in trouble. It's community harassment. It's some person in the community stalking and following you to harass you in a way that gets you, makes you upset, gets you angry, and or makes you want to do something, to teach you to do something different. And the only different thing that they would like is if I started having sex with gay people, which is something I refuse to do. This shit. I'm so sick and tired of this shit. This gay cockroach. This is called police harassment. That's what it's called, police harassment. So I just left the place where that cop came from. I just left Wanakee. So I guess the joke or the harassment is that this cop is from Wanakee, or you just left Wanakee, or whatever crap this cop likes to, the gay community wants to communicate with these non-verbal, easily identifiable, whatever the frick these are called. But I'm going to keep telling that these cops keep showing up everywhere I go. So, or they have somebody, or some gay person is waiting on the sidewalk, acting stupid, or doing something gay. Like, so when I drive this route, there's usually somebody who's gay, walking on the sidewalk, who will look at me, say something, or do something, while I'm walking down the sidewalk, or I'm sorry, if I'm driving this way, I'll see somebody who's gay walking down the sidewalk, and they'll look at me and say or do something while they're doing that. So this cop is clearly pacing me to watch me drive, to see if she sees I do anything crazy or something like that. But so yeah, usually there's somebody who's gay, like just on the sidewalk, watching me or doing something when I drive by them. And then when somebody's trying to get me to tell you guys that when traffic's coming this way, somebody in traffic over there will probably like flash their high beams, like in the middle of traffic, just flash their high beams, and then keep driving. So I don't know if you know it, or it it's normal to you, but that's what happens. And this cop is clearly pacing me, clearly doing her best to act like she's not pacing me. But the traffic is usually faster than this. The traffic on this road right now is usually faster than this. So this cop is clearly trying to pace me, and traffic is helping her. The traffic around the police officer is helping her drive at a slow rate so that she can pace me from the front or from behind. This is the normal rate of speed on this road. As fast as that car's going, as fast as those cars are going, it's a normal rate of speed. And like I said, on the sidewalk, there's usually some dude who's gay who knows I'm coming on this road, or a woman who will do something that's gay, some type of gay action, something that's gay. I don't know. What things that gay people do on the sidewalk. So as I drive along the sidewalk, there could be somebody on the sidewalk who does or makes a gesture as I drive past them. And then somebody coming in the opposite direction will shine or flash their lights at me. And it's happening, it's always, I'm sorry, someone's trying to tell me what to say. But like I said, I keep constantly seeing police, see people make gestures on the sidewalk, and it's like some people are trying to get me to have sex with people in the gay community. And I am telling. I'm doing everything I can to tell, while they're talking to me and telling me right now that we're going to do our best to cover this up and make it look like no one's done anything to you, and you're making this everything you said so up. But you can't deny my life. Well, the life that I've had is different than is not the same as what it's been supposed. Well, people aren't stupid, so they're gonna figure out one way or the other if I'm lying or telling the truth. And usually people are gonna find out that this person is not lying and his life is exactly the way that he's telling people. So I'm positive that this police officer is probably just being a piece of crap. So some woman from Wanakee is going directly the way I'm supposed to go back to work, and I doubt it. So we'll see how far she starts following or continues to follow, or I don't know. But this is the way I go to work. I mean, to return to work. What was I saying? So yeah. Oh, so the harassment. Someone is they're using technology to stop me from thinking at the right time. So when I'm speaking and I'm trying to talk to you, they're using technology to stop me or to get me to say exactly what they're saying at the same time. So this is me telling or trying to tell. Someone put technology in children, and they torture them and they terrorize them until these kids do what they tell them to do. Or adults do what whoever invented this technology tells that person to do. And these people are trying to use this technology to get me to have sex. I was told to say that, to have sex with gay men or gay women. So the police officer drove straight. I have to turn here, but there'll probably be more cops on my way back to work. There'll probably be another police officer. And what else? So, JBM patrol and protection. That's to me, that's all the same. And see, he starts driving immediately after I get here. That's all the same to me, man. That's just as much terror. It's not security. Police officer on security. To me, that's all the same terrorism. To me, that's exactly the same terrorism as using harassment. Identifiable harassment, or trying to trick someone to think that seeing cops all the time is a form of security. But I don't want security. I'm not asking for security. I want you to stop using technology to torture me. And they're lying. They're not trying to help you think that the police officers are security. They're trying to get you to stop reporting this on YouTube every time you see cops, because people are going to believe you, are going to believe that these cops are stalking you. So if you stop recording them and putting it on YouTube, these police officers can continue to harass you, and nobody will notice that you see too many police officers every single day. So someone's trying to allude or teach me that the police officers are like security. But that's not true. They're harassing you. These cops have never tried to help me. I've called police several times, and they've never done anything I've asked in regard to protect me, to stop the torture or stop the harassment from the gay community. And they continue to help. They continue to pander to the people who are trying to get me to have sex with men. And apparently this gay community who use technology to hurt people are using these police officers to help them by terrorizing someone and convincing them that or to make them not like seeing repeatedly the same thing. So here you go. Right over. Probably made up. These cockroaches probably on purpose did that crap. Well, someone called in a police report to make sure that I seen police officers again on my route at some point. To make sure of that, it's not likely that I drive this route to go to work, and I will see police officers or medicals or whatever else that you can think of with car lights wherever I go on my route. So these people are purposefully doing that, are making sure that I see accidents or police reports or whatever this is called as I drive on my route. And then like the potential accidents, right? People driving close to your car and causing or walking close to your vehicle and trying to cause an accident. That also happens a lot. Like someone's trying to get me to cause an accident like this, and accidentally like hit somebody or just be close enough to touch them and cause an accident and go to jail. So there are people using technology to teach me that, and there are actually people on like the streets that I drive on who try to get me to do that. So someone found a way to terrorize people with technology and people. And I'm trying to tell on those people. So someone just told me to say that there was a police officer twice driving right here on this highway, that way, coming towards me. And they're trying to tell me that the police officer did that because, they're doing it on purpose. So if I'm on this road at 5:30, no matter what, there'll be a police officer driving this way. Or any time around 5:30, there'll be a cop on this road at this right here. It's like they're creating that. Someone's telling me to tell you guys that it's GTA Online. It's like they're trying to recreate Grand Theft Auto Online right here in this city. And they're trying to convince me that I'm living in Grand Theft Auto, like I'm a part of Grand Theft Auto Online in this city. And to start acting gay, doing gay things and behaving the way kids play Grand Theft Auto Online on these roads. So I'm going to continue to tell. I'm not going to do anything else besides tell. I'm going to continue to tell. Every time I see somebody flash their lights at me, every time someone drives like they're in Grand Theft Auto around me, every time the police show up, every time, or follow me wherever I go, every single time these people are talking, but they're talking to me right now. So these dudes and women in the gay community who put this technology in my body are talking to me right now, or trying to. Oh no, they are, and stop me from saying exactly what I want to say. So like coming around the corner, so you know how cars normally take turns? These cars are like coming out straight and then turning and making sure their lights land wherever I'm parked or wherever I stop. So if I stop here, that person taking that turn will take a turn like they're going this way and then turn straight towards you and then continue to drive that way. So it's like they're playing, you know, the cars drive past you in Grand Theft Auto Online. So if you're playing that game and you drive down the road, there are other cars who make weird turns, cars who don't act appropriately, who take weird turns. And that's what these people, random people, anywhere I drive, anywhere I go, that's what they're doing while I'm driving down the road. So that's really bad. There's somebody speaking to me right now and telling me, say the word gang stalking, say gang stalking, describe gang stalking these people. Someone's trying to control the words that I say or how I say things. I don't know if it's for sure, but someone's saying it's Matt Bally Wilson. Someone is telling me in my ear that person's name is Matt Bally Wilson, and they flashed an image in my right eye, like a half image of that person. So someone invented technology, they put it in babies, and they use it to hurt those children whenever they want to. When they're older, when they want this person to behave the way they want them to behave, they'll turn this technology on that they put in that child's body, and they will hurt that kid. Me, they turned it on 3 or 4 years ago. When someone just told me to say 3 years ago, whenever it was, 3 or 4 years ago, when the police were killing black people everywhere in the country, and people were saying black people had mental health problems. But the real problem was technology. Whether these people knew it or not, or whether black people were allowed to tell it or not, it was technology that was in these black people's bodies, and they were being tortured or willing. That girl just flashed her lights at me, or willing to let people kill them, like willing to kill themselves on behalf of gay culture, like. And this technology can stop the pain. So if you die and they have this technology in your body, it will turn off the pain, like the places where you feel pain, so that the gunshot or the bullets don't hurt. So you die like you're not feeling anything. You don't feel the pain. So these people were willing to die for gay culture, or to cover up anybody else that they were using the technology on that did not like it and were being like hurt by it, so that all these killings would look common or irregular. So if I was upset about the technology, I would be a part of the people who were just being killed willingly on behalf of gay culture, and I would just be one of the ones dying amongst those people. So the police look for opportunities to terrorize you, make you mad, make you want to assault them, get angry, and do something to them about what they were doing, about the harassment that they do to you. So you get mad at an officer, you want to attack them. That officer has a gun, so that officer is really able to shoot you and do something to you if you are angry and want to take your anger out on that officer. So instead of doing that, I record them and I tell. And someone is trying to tell me that my telling won't matter, because they control YouTube, or who can watch your videos. So you tell on these police officers is not going to help you. That's what someone just told me. They're telling me right now that telling on police officers is not going to help you. You're going to have to do something else. Which the only other thing they're thinking of is assault or get angry or let one of these police officers kill you, because they're never going to stop harassing you. These police officers will never stop harassing you because they believe you're gay or they believe you're a rapist. And so they're harassing you because they want you to be gay or they believe you're a rapist. And they're watching you. They're closely watching you. So someone else was just flashing their lights at me, and flashing their lights at me. But these police officers are terrorizing you because they want you to be gay or they think you're a rapist. And somebody is telling me that they're going to continue to harass you as much as they can, and no matter what you do, no matter what you do, they're going to continue to do that. And there's no help. Someone just told me to say, you're not going to get any help from anyone. They're stopping me from saying what I want to say or being able to think like I want to. And they call it technology. They're calling it the use of using technology to terrorize people, and the light harassment. So just waiting until you drive by to harass you, and they call it light harassment. But I'm gonna go. Because I just made it back to work. But yeah, it's light harassment. So people wait somewhere and pause, wait for you to arrive and shine their lights at you, or start driving immediately after you arrive next to them. And when that happens more than twice, you start to see that people are doing that purposefully. So I'm telling you, it's community harassment, because I refuse to have sex with gay people, and they're lying and saying that they do it because they believe I'm a rapist. But you taught people rape culture. You taught children rape culture. One of the things that you taught me was either I'd grow up to be gay or I'd grow up to be a rapist. And you cheated and made sure I was a rapist by lying on me and saying that I raped some girl that I did not rape, because you couldn't get me to actually rape a woman. You couldn't actually get me to sexually assault a woman as an adult. And you knew that if I didn't do it in college, that there would be no chance at getting a woman to accuse me of rape anywhere else, and I'd be free to work, go places, and do things that would make it hard for you to accuse me of rape by anyone. So you took the opportunity of getting a guy in college, the gay community, Todd Hall and the rest of the helpers, his panderers in the gay community helped this man succeed in convicting me of a sex crime that I didn't commit. And that's only because there was an opportunity to do that. And the rape culture lesson is that gay people don't like straight dudes. So if you don't learn to have sex with gay men, they will teach you rape culture. And that rape culture is the way that gay men force straight guys to be gay. So if you do participate in rape culture and you instantly find women who are willing to participate in that, or they're trying to teach it to you, then they will use that at some point later in life. A woman who says, "Oh, I'm mad that you did that," who was willing to do it at the time, and she's telling you that because she now knows that gay dudes want to have sex with you. They want to have sex with you right now. So you would have to be willing to have sex with those people or go to prison. So the choice would be yours. So somebody helped you participate or learn rape culture, and then they use that to get you to have sex with gay men, or by telling you it's either this or go to prison. So I'm sitting here, I'm trying to tell on these people as well as I can, and I'm using Twitter, YouTube, and anything else I can find to tell on these people who invented this technology. They're talking to me constantly. Gay dudes, really, really gay dudes, are using gay harassment to talk to me constantly using this technology. And if you guys hear me, help out. So I want them to stop.